So it's Britain-by-Kayak day, 104 I think, Thursday, 6th of August. It's a big day today. I've just left Scourie and I'm heading north. I'm going to try and get around Cape Bray today. And then I'm going to put into Kearvaig Bay, which is just 5 kilometres east of the Cape. It's quite breezy at the moment, although it's supposed to drop through the course of the day and back round to the west, which suits me. I'm in the shelter of Hander Island at the moment, so it's quite nice. Once I get outside, sort of close to the beautiful beach of Old Shawmore and Schrager Beach, we'll get a feel for how the conditions are on the exposed coast. But yeah, big day, see how it goes. Oh, even here in the sound of Hander, it's quite feisty. So we're about 15 kilometres into the journey round towards Cape Bray. I've got Schrager Beach off to my right. The headland here is kicking up quite a sharp chop, but the boat speed has picked up slightly. It's been struggling, I think, across the bay. I'm hoping now we get on a cleaner coastline, the northbound flow will help me a little bit more. But it's certainly lively here and doesn't bode well for what Cape Bray might be like. So I'm just approaching Sandwood Bay, and I just spotted this little rocky beach, which I think I'm going to try and put into. I've done 20k now, so good time to have a leg stretch. And to my left is Amber Lac, the stack, which marks the southern edge of Sandwood Bay. So let's see if we can land here and have a break. So I'm now level with the northern end of Sandwood Bay. Just a conditions update really, because I think it's interesting to note the sea is probably easier now than it was north of Hander Island near Scourie when I left. There's an underlying swell, Atlantic swell, coming from the north, which is it's less than a metre, occasionally maybe about a metre. The wind has dropped from what was, I think, around about a force 3, maybe occasionally gusts of 4 when I first set out to a 2, I think probably reasonable, maybe a 1 to 2. That was predicted actually, that it would fall away in the middle of the morning, and then it's going to gradually start to increase through the afternoon and get quite feisty this evening, but hopefully it'll be well off the water by then. The lighthouse is now clearly in view to the naked eye, which is lovely, directly ahead. I'll swing the camera around in a moment. And the tidal assistance has picked up too, so I'm now cruising at 10-11 kilometres an hour. Wasn't getting any of that in the first 2 hours of the journey up to Sandwood Bay, to the point where I was questioning my own tidal calculations and thinking maybe I got it wrong, but definitely getting it now. And I suspect that will continue to build as we get closer to the Cape. So, faster miles now, happy miles, racing towards the Cape and the lighthouse. Visibility is good, sea state is good, so bodes well. So I'm now 5 kilometres north of Sandwood Bay, and there's another Stony Cove beach there, which offers either an opportunity to rest or to escape. It faces very slightly more southwest, which should be advantageous in a north setting swell or wind direction. The sea state has marginally changed in that it's become a little bit more active. I think there's a little bit more reflected energy off the cliffs. I'm about 400 to 500 meters offshore at the moment. There's still an underlying northerly swell from the Atlantic, but that's becoming slightly less organized, a little bit more peaky. But there's still no white water evident on the sea as far as I can tell in any direction. So that's it. I'm about to lose sight of the lighthouse because I'm getting too close to the land, so that's going to disappear very shortly. And my angle of paddling, which is still maintaining that sort of 9 to 11 kilometers an hour, what, 4 to 6 knots with this tide, it's going to bring me closer to the cliffs as I approach the Cape, but I'm going to keep a healthy distance off because I want the flexibility to read the water and either head further offshore to avoid any tide race or to take an inside passage if there is one, or make a decision to go through any lumpy bits just for the fun of it. We'll make those decisions when we get there in about half an hour, I guess, about 4k, 45k, 45k. But whoa, look at that! That just gives you a message, doesn't it? What? Oh, seals or maybe dolphins. Dolphin here. However, it does look a bit boily on the other side. Not sure what the exit is like. Whoop! Tentatively going through here. Think I can back out if I need to. Probably room to spin round as well, just in case there's not a clean exit. Definitely very white. But whilst it's very noisy and it's very agitated, and there's a lot of aerated water there is a clean exit, I think. Amazing. Woohoo! Wowza. And there is the little bay. I'm still at the top of that. Going into land here. Whoa! Try and trace that one in.